So I just arrived from the dentist and I got another tooth drilled. So let me see, it's still numb. So this one, you can see in my previous videos, it was like a big black, I don't know what is this now here, but it was like all the way till the half of the tooth. It was pretty much a cavity. And I have another one here, still all numb. So I might need a root canal on this one. It hurts from over here when you tap on it, but now it's pretty numb. So they told me like sometimes the cavity is so deep that it gets all the way to the root, and then when you drill it, the bacteria can get trapped in there and just cause more problems, more decay, and then you would need a root canal treatment. But I think it's better just to get like just pull your tooth out and get a new one. So I want to mention the advice that's given up in a raw vegan community, or so it's not like Durianrider's fault, but after I found out what he's been through, and he's been not saying the truth to people, or not the truth, he's been like not showing what happened to him exactly. So that's why I'm making this video, so people know and can take action today, not before it's too late and before you spend like $1,000 on your teeth. Spend just around $200, which is not too bad. But again, if you're gonna have like a root canal treatment, that might cost you like, I don't know, up to $1,000 or more. I'm not sure. Maybe in USA it's even more expensive, just for the sake of saving money. And so how healthy is your diet if you're getting the cavities, you know? It's not just like this sugar, no raw till 4 diet. It's any diet, even on a raw vegan diet. I know guys like Ronnie Smith and what's his name, the Mango. So they got like cavities and they're eating like 100% raw. So it's definitely not just like raw till 4 issue. But now I'm gonna explain why Durianrider, why I lost respect, you know, kind of in a way, and why I don't see his advice as 100% complete. Even though he's got some good tips, as I said in a previous videos, you gotta look somewhere else for, you know, for complete truth or complete advice, because he doesn't know everything. That's what I want to say. People are taking him as a god, and they believe they just take what he says as 100% truth, and they think that there is nothing more to it, because he speaks with such a passion, with such a confidence, such a strong voice, you know, and he discredits everyone else advice pretty much. To the story, Durianrider did I know why he doesn't want to like, I know about this because it's on 30 miles a day, and I posted that I might need a root canal after 6 years on this lifestyle. And basically what he said there was he got the same problem. So see, this is numb, I can't even open my mouth. So he got the same problem. He got a big cavity in between his teeth, same as I got. And then he went to dentist, and I think he might needed a root canal as well, but he opted to pull out all his teeth, and then he put the new ones in, so he doesn't experience any more problems. But I don't see a problem with doing that, as long as you're transparent. Why did you get that teeth job done? So to his viewers, he was saying that, oh, I got past you know, dental problems like fighting, and you know, like my teeth are all cracked from hot food and etc. But he didn't mention that he got cavities, right? So he didn't want to make this lifestyle look bad just because he got cavities and had to do a dental surgery. And then he said in this post that he didn't floss all his life, and you know, like he said that dental hygiene is important for any lifestyle. But you know, like, I got it, he was wrong, you know, that he didn't floss all his life. But what got me the most is that he didn't say anything about it when he got the dental surgery. He didn't say that he got it because he got cavities. He just said like, hey, I'm doing dental surgery when I got the money, and you know, like, it looks better. And and just because he got like cracked teeth, but he didn't say he got cavities. So that's why I think he was not 100% transparent. And many guys, he didn't say even to floss, you know. He just said like sometimes like, hey, just floss, guys. I just floss once a day in the evening. But he was not like stretching it out like, hey, fucking floss now or you're gonna lose your teeth. So that's why I have to make these videos to correct Durianrider. I don't have such a big following as him, so I don't know how many people are gonna see this. I'll try to put like effective thumbnail and title so people can see this warning, so they don't lose their teeth or have to pay insane amounts of money. Especially your front teeth, you know, like I lost the tooth back here, like the wisdom teeth. I lost another one here, you know, so you gotta be really careful, and that's why I'm making these videos. So what you gotta do is floss every day after each meal. That's the number one advice, because if the food is stuck in there, I didn't floss until I was 25, until last year, so that's why I got my cavities. But again, that's what I'm saying, like Durianrider didn't warn people enough, in my opinion. That's why he's not 100% transparent. The advice would be to use some kind of like, use some baking soda or kind of like toothpaste. I don't recommend like brushing after each meal, because you can brush your enamel, especially after a fruit meal. So what I do, and you have to look for yourself, like I'm not saying this is just my advice, what I do to keep my teeth and they feel much stronger. So I use a baking soda after each meal. First I floss, and then I use baking soda, and I just like keep it in my mouth for about a minute, and then just like swish it around with my fingers, you know, trying to remove all the you know, things like here get stuck something. So I try to remove it, you know, with my nails and stuff. And also I use some other products. Let me show you. Okay, so here I'm gonna show you the products that I use. I use this one. You can, if you're in Thailand, you can buy it in 7-Eleven. It's basically like a breath freshener mouth spray. So it contains xylitol, which like strengthens your teeth, and you just feel like your teeth gets really strong after that. So this one is 30 baht. Sorry, these two are 30 baht. And this big one would be 50 baht. I don't know why would you buy a big one, but... So this is the baking soda that I use. So this is the cheapest, you know. You can use it after each meal. Just like, what I do is just like take with the fingers like that, a little bit, put it in my mouth, you know, swish it around, and then spit it out, and then again rinse my mouth with the water again. Another thing that I use is colloidal silver. So colloidal silver, and you just take it like that. Let me show you. So it's like a nasal spray. So you put it like that. And then it should kill all the bacteria. So I kept it in my mouth for about 2-3 minutes. Sometimes I keep it longer. And then I spit it out. You can even swallow it. It's supposed to be like anti-bacterial. So like some people use it to keep themselves healthy. And then every morning, or now every other morning, because I'm doing like some strength bodyweight exercises in the morning. So now I use the coconut oil pulling. So you put like a teaspoon, no, like a tablespoon in your mouth, like that, and then you keep it for about 20 minutes in your mouth, and then you kind of like swish it around with your tongue, and then you spit it out. And I also do the same with this thing, which is called wheatgrass powder. So with wheatgrass powder I do the same, pretty much take like but take much less, take like just like a teaspoon or even less, and then I do the same, like I just swish it, like put it around in my mouth, and for about 20 minutes, and then I spit it out. Or some people even suggest it to like to swallow it, but you know, like it's supposed to take all the toxins and bacteria out, you know, things like that. It's just supposed to like disinfect your mouth, and so you should not swallow it. You should like spit it out. I think would be the rock Himalayan salt. So rock Himalayan salt, and it's supposed to like remineralize your teeth and also kind of like alkaline your mouth. So it's the same thing as baking soda. So you can use the rock salt for that. But I use this thing like in the evening before sleeping, and it's also like disinfecting. Yeah, that's about everything I use. So when you are out and about, I just take like the xylitol and baking soda, and that's enough for like traveling, you know. And toothpaste, what about toothpaste? I brush my teeth twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, with this toothpaste. It's some herbal toothpaste, I don't know, but with xylitol and natural extracts. But it doesn't contain fluoride, which is like big controversy right now in a vegan community, whether to use it or not. Some people say it's really toxic. Some people say it helps to prevent cavities. And I haven't figured out myself what to use, but I don't think I haven't noticed much difference using the fluoride and non-fluoride. But if you're worried, I think I would use fluoride, just because some studies would say it helps to prevent cavities. But again, some studies say that it's really toxic and make people like submissive and stuff like that. Also use vitamin K2 for, it's supposed to be for like delivering calcium. Yeah, it says provide superior form of vitamin K, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's supposed to help support calcium metabolism for maintenance of healthy bones. So yeah, so if you don't have like enough K2 in your body, which we naturally produce, but some people don't produce it, then K2 might be a good, you know, like you can't get a blood test for K2, so might as well just supplement. Natural sources of K2 would include natto, which is like a Japanese fermented soybean, or you can also try kimchi, like a Korean fermented cabbage. So that's about all I wanted to say for the teeth problems. If you know any other tips and tricks how to keep your teeth really healthy, or how to remineralize your teeth, let me know. I ordered the colloidal silver and vitamin K2 from iHerb. So and I'm gonna order like more things like xylitol powder. So I sell them more xylitol powder and what's it called, some calcium thing. So I'm gonna order those soon. I think it's worth it to experiment what really works, but 100% xylitol works, you know, like this thing, like my teeth feel much stronger. Oil pulling, I don't really see much difference with oil pulling and wheatgrass pulling, or even the colloidal silver thing. So I'm not sure, I'm just doing it because, you know, better to do something than not to do it. And baking soda is cheap, so, and it makes sense to neutralize the acid to prevent cavities. And one more important thing is to always have try to have bigger meals and not eat really frequently or for a long time, because each time you eat, your pH in your saliva drops, which creates acidic environment, and bacteria is thriving in acidic environment, and that creates cavities. You might say, why did I then do the dental, filling? Because I researched on this, and sometimes if you have you have a different layers on your teeth. This is like enamel, and under the enamel is I don't know how is it called, another thing, and then there is a root, tooth root, and if the cavity gets past the enamel, like the bacteria is already inside, and it doesn't need it's already reproducing inside, so you need to get the drill to the cavity, because nothing is gonna help, it's already. But if you have like for example this, it's if you have like a small on the surface on the enamel, like small cavity, it's possible to reverse it, I think. So let me know what you think. It's a bit longer video, but I'm gonna probably upload this in 2 parts, and yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. So keep your teeth healthy, and don't just take once leader advice, but try to search for everything, otherwise you will fuck up your health or your teeth, whatever.